Hello and welcome to another video. This is me, Charlotte Burns, and every day during the month of May I'm coming live on my Facebook page to share with you about scrapbooking, May being National Scrapbooking Month. So welcome. Thank you so much. If you're watching on the replay, you're probably the first people to actually hear this. And for those of you who are watching live, oh my goodness, the words are not coming again. Those of you who are watching live, you'll probably notice a little red symbol up the top saying you're watching live, and that's how you know. If you're watching live, say hi, give me a thumbs up or a love heart. If you're watching on the replay, hashtag replay, let me know that you saw it. Let me know what you think. Are you enjoying these videos? Today, I am wanting to talk a little bit about myself and then show you some really cool stuff. First of all, I am not creative. Although I'm calling these daily creativity, I'm not creative, okay? Do not get the wrong impression about me. I am not creative. I can follow a pattern, I can copy stuff, but if I don't have exactly what's on the pattern, then I am in a real pickle. So today what I want to share with you is craft with heart, where you don't have to be creative at all. With craft with heart, you don't need most of this stuff, okay? I've put this here just to show you. You don't need blocks. Nuh-uh. You don't need inks. Nuh-uh. Because you don't need stamps. Which means you don't need this. This is a stamp chamois. You don't need scissors. Woohoo! You don't need a trimmer. Awesome. So if you're a beginner and you don't have a lot of tools, you don't need any of that stuff. You don't really need tweezers, but I'm going to hang on to them just in case. All you need is some adhesive. Now, I've actually also grabbed a couple of refills just in case. Adhesive, maybe a ruler, maybe not. I'm a bit of a perfectionist, so I do like to have a ruler, and a journaling pen when you're ready to do some journaling. It is a subscription program, so Craft with Heart will come in a gorgeous box. Funny story, this morning I came out here, I thought that's it, I'm showing them Craft with Heart this morning because I'm just not in a creative mood. And I spent 20 minutes looking for my Craft with Heart box, only to remember they've changed the colour of the box. So once I stopped looking for the old pink box and started looking for the white box, I found it in about 3 minutes. So here's my new subscription, and I've actually chocked it full of 2 lots, well, 8 months worth of subscription. So this is mega full, but this is the one I wanted to show you. This is the May Craft with Heart. And I'm going to show you how I prepare this. So let me just find somewhere to put that box now. All right. Let me first of all show you what you get in the kit. So we're going to open this up and show you. In the kit, you get this awesome Ziploc bag. So if you want to use a Ziploc bag for something, keep these because they're really good. There's no stickers on them. They're really cool. Then you get... When it arrives, it actually shows you this as the front. And I usually just pull them out and flip them over because this only shows one of the layouts. You get 2 double-page layouts. But it tells you it's the Close to My Heart Cut Above layout kit for May. And then here, as I mentioned, it will show you both kits. Normally what I do, and I'm going to do it again with this one, is I take this piece and I cut it in half. Now it's a 12 by 12, so all I'm going to do is cut it at 6 inches. And the reason for that is I like to separate my layouts into 2 different pockets. So we've got this one and we've got this one. Today I'm going to make up this one and show you how fast and easy it is to make this. The next thing that I normally do is I will quickly cut around the lines. So this is for layout 1. And this is for layout 2, and I'll cut around the lines, or I'll pop out these little pop outs because they're really that simple. Now I'm doing layout 1 today, so I'm just going to pop these out and put them up there. They're really easy to pop out, and this is why you don't need any scissors or anything like that, because you've got all of your embellishments ready to go. And when I'm separating my kits, I do pop them out because it just keeps it really simple and easy next time I want to come and do a kit. And I can do that without having to think. I can sit chatting to friends and You know, it's not like I'm measuring and I have to be really careful and measure twice and cut once, realise I've cut it the wrong way. I literally just sit and chat with a friend while I'm punching these out, like I'm doing now, chatting with you guys. While I'm chatting with you guys and punching these out, I'll see who's watching. Hello, Linda. Good morning. And Karen, good morning. You're enjoying watching me and then actually doing some scrapbooking. You have been doing great guns, girl. I have seen your scrapbook pages. One brought a tear to my eye. If anyone's interested, head on over to my Facebook group, which is Charlotte's Scrap Chat. And I've got some lovely ladies that have been sharing pages. And Karen's, I've known Karen for a little while now, and she has shared with me the story about her sister-in-law. That's it. I've punched all of them out. That's the decorations for that page. Now, this particular sheet is stickers. So I'm actually going to just quickly trim this. I wouldn't normally use my good scissors on this. You can, but I normally have just, you know, a big pair of red scissors. Makes it red scissors. My scissors are red. Big pair of kitchen scissors that you can buy for $2 at the $2 shop. It just makes it quicker to cut. So this is for layout 2. It says here layout 2. This is for layout 1, so I'm keeping that. And then we have our base pages, and you can see they're pre-printed. So it makes it so much easier. So that's layout 2. If we have a look at that, yes, definitely layout 2. And then, just going to put those aside. I grab, these are some extra little bits that I'll have a look at in a second. I grab my memory protector. So you also get 3 memory protectors with these kits, which is fantastic. I will put my base pages in. Then I'll put my stickers in. As I mentioned, I'm going to pop out the other cutouts and put them in with that. And then we have these pieces. Now, this is where I do need to refer to these pages. And here I can see that there's 1, 2, 3, 4 photo mats on this page. And it will be those colours, 1, 2, 3, 4. Another funny story, not funny, interesting story, just to show how good Close to My Heart are. These obviously go with this kit. I was doing up a kit and I counted my photo mats twice and it seemed as though there was a photo mat missing. Now I just went, okay, maybe I've misplaced it. Can't have, because I literally unpacked the kit. It was all there and I pocketed it all away. A couple of weeks later, I received a bit of mail from Close to My Heart, which was the missing piece. They had obviously had reports from customers and consultants saying there's a missing piece out of this kit, and they posted it to us. Fantastic. Close to My Heart, I tell you what, I've said it before, I'll say it again, an amazing company. It really is. So that piece there is almost ready to go. As I mentioned, all I will do, actually I'll just quickly do it now, is punch these out. I can chat with friends while I'm doing this, pop them in the kit, and that page will then be ready to go. All I need to do is follow the diagram. 1, 2, 3, 4. While I'm doing this, I will say good morning to Rhonda. Hi, Rhonda. Good day to you as well. Thanks so much for watching. What I was saying before is, yes, Karen and I have been friends for quite a while. I'm not sure how long. And been hearing about her sister-in-law for a little while. This is now rubbish. Chuck it in the bin. And it was sad to hear that her sister-in-law had passed, and it did bring a tear to my eye to see the photo. A tear of sadness that her sister-in-law had passed, but also a tear of joy that Karen was able to scrapbook that so quickly. So thank you so much, Karen, again for sharing that. Right, that page will now go in my album. I've got my picture down the bottom showing me that is what the finished product looks like. So as I'm flipping through my album, I might look at this and go, oh, this page takes those photos. I've got those photos. That's the page I want to do. So I'll put that aside. I've got 2 more memory protectors. And here we go. Are you ready? This is it. I have punched all of them out in a matter of literally minutes. Just going to move them out the way. Going to move that up the top so that you can still see it, and so can I. And then I'm going to sit down. All right. Then we have a look at these layouts, and I'm going to do the left-hand page first. These are printed on one side only. Okay, so the back side is blank. You can tell this is the side I need to be sticking bits down to. Now, the other thing is, I'm not sure if you can see, but on this page there's a speckled around this side, so I know this is a left-hand page. The only difference might be is maybe it's meant to go that away. So I'll have a bit of a closer look. Ultimately, I think it's really up to me how I want to put it, but I'm going to keep it. No, I do want to have a closer look. Okay. Probably doesn't really matter, but I think it is the darker line up the top. Yes, all right, I'm going to keep it that way. So there we go. There is my page, and then all I need to do is work out what flowers go where and how to layer them. The first thing I'm going to put down, it's got instructions. I never read instructions, so let's just read the instructions. Gather layout 1 base pages, done. Die cuts, done. Stickers, done. And loose pieces, so they're the loose pieces. Okay, loose pieces. Attach photo mats. Let's attach the photo mats first, shall we? Yes, let's do that. All right, we have some 3x4 photo mats and some 4x4 photo mats. So the 4x4 photo mat comes down 4 1/4 inches. Let's stick this on. Down 4 1/4 inches. I've got my base page on my Versamat, which gives me measurements. So 1, 2, 3, 4 1/4. Comes down 4 1/4 inches and then comes in 1/2 inch. So it's going to come into about there roughly. And the beautiful thing is this particular page does have lines on it, so I know that that is nice and straight. Then this one is supposed to go like that. And this is where I get a little bit nervous because I don't know what photos I want to put on this page yet. I don't actually know if I want this photo to go that orientation, landscape, or portrait orientation. I'm just going to be really brave in this particular video and stick it down landscape and hope for the best. I possibly put too much adhesive on my layouts, but that's okay. It's my money and I can stick if I want to. So the instructions now say 3/8 of an inch across. So 3/8. 2/8 is 1/4. So it's between 1/4 and 1/2. So it should be about there. I do have a better ruler, but I couldn't find it. It's roughly there. And the other thing I've used, which you might see in some of my other videos, is if I have a zip strip, I often use a zip strip because it's nice and straight, and I'll put that on. Okay, attach photos or photo placeholders. So that is the other thing you do get in these kits. You do get photo placeholders. So we get a 4x4. And again, you don't have to use these. I tend to just tack them on. And that way when I'm looking at my page, especially in the early days of scrapbooking, and I couldn't immediately tell what size a photo placeholder was. I didn't need that size yet. It was really handy to have these because I could just look and it told me exactly the size I needed. So there are my photo placeholders because I don't have my photos yet. Then number 4, attach scalloped die cuts, which is what I was going to try and stick on first. So I've got one here and I'm going to attach these. And they look like they go up against the edge of the page and up against the bottom. So let's do that, shall we? This is similar to Close to My Heart patterns when you buy a workshop kit. You cut it out and they give all the dimensions and directions and everything. I just love how you get all of the information to create your pages with Close to My Heart. I love that. That's what they do. Embellish with remaining die cuts and stickers as shown. Now there is a tip that says use 3D foam tape for additional dimension if desired, which means you don't have to. You can if you want to, but you don't have to. So this is probably the trickiest part of these layouts, is just working out where the flowers go. So looking at the stickers, I'll just bring the sticker sheet under the camera. Looking at the stickers, there's no flowers on the stickers, it's all leaves. So I'm going to have a look at what flowers I've got and see. We've got a big one, medium, a small. So I'm thinking that the big one goes down here. The medium goes on the right hand page, and the small goes up here, like so. All right, then we've got a couple of stickers. So this sticker goes underneath, and looking at that, let's see if you can see that. Okay, so looking at that, it goes kind of a little bit over halfway through this photo mat. Without sticking my head under the camera, I'm going to go to about there, and it lines up with the dotty border of the page. Now the beautiful thing about this is I know that I've got some dies that can cut a scalloped edge, so I could recreate this page as well. I could put some pattern paper here over the top of some different pattern paper, grab some photo mats, do a scalloped border, and recreate the page, which would be awesome. Okay, now these flowers also came in a large, medium, and smaller size. So I'm again thinking this is going to be the large, that's going to be the medium, and the small is going to go on to that page. Now looking at this page, I've also got, that's the medium. I was going to say, that looks like a very big flower to cover a photo. Okay. Underneath these, we want some leaves. So the leaves are this one. That one, which is the wrong one. So that leaf is pointing down that way. Means it must be this leaf here. This is where we do need personalize that. I need a little bit more, that's not the right one either. I need a little bit more concentration because this is where I could muck up a little bit. Okay, that's the right leaf. I'm very size challenged. Okay, and that leaf goes roughly there. I'm going to stick that down. Now, if you wanted to pop the leaf up, for instance, where it's sticky, one idea you can do is you can just sort of tap that on the back of your arm. You can tap it on some clothing, or you can get an anti-static mat. We sell anti-static mats, and you can use that. That's got a very fine powder in it that will also take the stickiness off the back of your sticker, and you can then raise it on 3D foam tape. Now what I'm thinking is, I'm wondering if they've grouped them together. No, they haven't. Okay, let's just give up on that idea. So now we've got some leaves. I'm thinking they're going to go the small leaves, and we want, is it that one? No, it's not that one, Charlotte. Is it this one? That looks like the right leaf. So I'm going to put that one there. And then we've got a couple of these sticking out. So they have actually put 3D foam tape on these guys here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick them down, but I'm only going to put adhesive in the middle. And that way I can slide extra bits underneath. So let's cover up that. There's one. So that's just in the middle. And go like that. Lovely. This then pokes underneath there. Like that. Doesn't have to look exact. I will tend to do it exactly how it looks because that's me. And then these are going to go pokey under there. And see how, because I haven't put the adhesive right to the edge, I can slide things under the edge. That's something new that I learned. So there is that embellishment cluster, and all I need is one of the hearts. I'm guessing it's going to be a small heart. Guessing. And that one is going to go roughly there. So an embellishment cluster. Now, if I had the knowledge to do that all on my own, my goodness, my pages would look absolutely fantastic. This is where it helps, because I also know the more I scrapbook and the more I do embellishments, the more I absorb and I learn and I take it in. And eventually I know that I will be able to do embellishment clusters without having to spend 2 hours working out what I'm doing. All right, with these ones, what I'm going to do is, again, stick my flowers down. I want these pages just to be flat. It's also important to note that I'm not putting any adhesive where the photo mat is, and that way I can slide my photo in when I've worked out what photo I want. So that's sticking down on there. Bit of adhesive on the back of this. Being inside a memory protector, that will stop the embellishments from moving as well. So it's not like I need to plaster it down because it's a card that's getting sent through the mail. No, rather this is a page that's going inside a memory protector, so it will be safely stuck down. All right, I'm putting these down next and hoping that they are correct. Now it's important to look at the picture on the page to follow for me, but then what's really important is to get rid of the picture, because once the picture's gone, it's my creation. And it doesn't really matter what the picture looked like, it's more about how the page now looks. So although I'm following to a certain degree, I'm also allowing it just to be not necessarily perfect. Did you hear that, my friends? Did you hear that? Not necessarily perfect. Okay, we've got these two coming off this, and they both look very similar. So let's see which one is which. I reckon that one comes down here. So lift that up. Okay, so here it shows that this leaf goes over the top of the photo. Let me show you a little trick with that. What I'm going to do is peel off the sticker from the top of this backing sheet. These stickers, by the way, are so thick. They are awesome. So just, it's that one there, and it's that leaf there. Okay. So I'm just peeling the sticker off, and this is where you might want scissors. I'm cutting off some of the backing, and I'm just going to stick that onto the back of that sticker. Then what I can do, yeah, see, you can see it's not very sticky, but it's sticky enough for me to be able to then place this underneath all of that, which needs to go all the way back there. And they're very sticky, by the way. That particular leaf can then sit on top of where my photo is going to go without sticking down. Come on, darling. Without it sticking down. There we go. That's what I want. And when I'm ready, I can bring my photo in, slide it under there, lift this up, take the backing off, and then stick that to my photo. So that doesn't stay there only until my photo is ready to be stuck down. All right, then this one comes down. I'm going to pop that underneath the top of that leaf there. Like so, something like that. And we also have this piece here. Which comes out of there. So I probably should have popped this piece down first, but that's okay. I can lift that up. Curl that around like that. And the colours are gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. So these kits you can subscribe to. They are either a 4-month subscription or a 12-month subscription. This beauty goes here. I do recommend going for the 12-month subscription option because it's cheaper. More than anything, it's cheaper. Now I've just finished my first page. That one is done. I can move on to my second page. Not quite, actually, sorry. Need to do the title, don't I? So you mean the, and then the second page is world to me. So I'm going to start with the word the, and I'm going to pop that straight here. And I just noticed there's a little bit just in the middle there that I want to pop out. So the 12-month subscription is more upfront, but it is cheaper in the long run. You save quite a bit of money. Plus, if you subscribe to the 12-month subscription before the end of May, you also get a free stamp set, which is pretty cool. If you really want to get this for a mean price, then can I suggest that you sign up as a maker, and I'm not tacking that all the way down yet because I want to just make sure that this is going to look correct. Sign up as a maker, it's $40 during the month of May. You don't need to do any minimums till December, and even then it's not going to matter if you don't do minimums, but you'll actually get 25% rebate on your purchases. So the subscription kit, you get 25%, roughly 25% back on your purchase. If you place an order direct, then you actually get 25% off the order straight up. You can't do that with the subscription. You do need to wait to get it back. Or if you don't like the idea of becoming a maker, the VIP option may be the way for you to go. And in that case, you get 15% credit to spend on your next order, which is fantastic as well. So very generous, close to my heart are. All right, so you mean the does look different to that one, but I'm happy with that. You mean the, that page is now finished, and we start with the second page. So second page, make sure it's up the right way. So I've got the dots down the right hand side, and we're going to do our photo mats first again. Now I can measure down 4 1/4 inches like I did with the other one, or I can simply get this page, I can line it up, and I often prefer to do this when I've got a double page spread, because sometimes I can measure 4 1/4 inches down and find that I haven't measured correctly. So I want to do 4 1/4 and then come across about 1/2 inch, which I'm not sure exactly where that is. So let me grab my ruler, which should be just here. Why is it that we layer things and we lose things when we layer things? So that's not quite 1/2 inch. It's a bit more than. Let me just correct that. That's 1/2 inch there. Put that straight along that line there. Beautiful. And then do this one. Love to know how long it usually takes you to do a scrapbooking layout. For me, I can punch one out in about, this is 3/8 of an inch, in about anything from 10 minutes to 10 days or more. But the embellishments is what really gets me. I find it extremely difficult to get the embellishments done and on the page. So this way, it's beautiful because all the embellishments are so easy to pop out and stick down, and you've got the gorgeous pattern as well. Now, because my pages do go into D-ring albums, it means there is a gap between the two pages. So if I don't quite put things level, so for instance, me being a perfectionist, I can see there is practically a millimetre different. No, they did line up. Okay, it looked like they were not going to line up, but because I put my pages, in a D-ring album, they end up sitting about that far apart. If I had them in a post-bound album, they would sit together like so, in which case I would be a little bit more particular. The other thing is, maybe you don't like doing double page spreads, maybe you're a single page layout kind of person, in which case you can just do one of these and you can do the title however you want. So I could have done You Mean The and then put World to Me underneath here and use this page for something else. All right, then we have some little journaling strips, which what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to leave them and not stick them down because it will depend on how much journaling I want to do. And that's another tip for this. You can always add things to the layout at a later date. What I am going to do is just pop one of these down so that I know roughly how far out it comes. Grab the rest of the stickers. So You Mean The, World will be the next word to put down. And I want that, again, roughly in line with the top of that, just so that it flows. And I can see that it comes across this pink line here. I love it that that's got a line on it. So World. And I'm just sticking a tiny bit down. And I want this to come down to, and that's got a bit in the middle. Get rid of that. To and Me. So me having a look at that, that one can come across just a fraction. Stick them down and they're done. Then I need to get this sticky here. And I'm going to go, this one goes roughly here, and it's so much easier to see it from the bottom rather than trying to reach up to the top. There we go, that bit. And then I've got these flowers to go on the page. 1 and 2. I don't know if you noticed them, but I'm even trying to copy exactly the way the flowers are orientated because that's how much faith I have in me doing embellishments. 0. All right. We have a leaf. I haven't stuck this one down. I'm just going to try it with not sticking it down. So we have a leaf. Nope, I don't like it not stuck down, so I'm going to stick it down. Again, I'm just putting adhesive into the middle of that one and the middle of this one so that I can slide things underneath if I want to, if I need to, that way. 1, 2, stuck down, which means that that didn't stick down right. Okay, leafy goes there. Then we have this one. Now, with this particular sheet, you can actually stamp on this part because it's not shiny at all. So if you want to make your own stickers, you can keep these bits and make your own stickers, or you can just chuck them in the bin so that you don't end up with lots and lots of scraps, which is my problem. Do you have that problem? Do you end up with lots and lots of scraps? I have that problem. 1, 2, 3. I've got a couple of these little babies to go on. So this one's poking up from under there. Under you go, baby. This one's poking down from under here. There you go, baby. I have, this goes up the top of this photo, which maybe I should have put that on first. Oh, look, see, I messed up. Now, how many of you were commenting as I was sticking this down and I wasn't watching the comments? Turn this around and let's go ruler. Charlotte's getting a perfectionist stick out. 3/8 of an inch. 1, 2, 3. Now, a little bit of scratching there, but that's okay because the sticker is going to cover that up beautifully. Except they've actually put the sticker underneath the photo mat. Why would they do that? Because they have. Fair enough. Can I pull the sticker up? Nope. Good. All right. Now, what else is left on the sticker sheet? There's another heart, which looks like that does not go on that piece. So I'm going to swap stickers off the piece over there. Stick this one up here. Put that one over there. Sorry, that's off camera, girls and guys. And then there's one sticker left, which is this one here. So I just need to find where that goes. Ah, so that one actually goes over the top of the photo. Again, what I can do is simply cut this out. You can cut as close to or as far away from the actual sticker as you like. I'm going to trim it down a little bit. And then I'm going to use my close to my heart adhesive, put a tiny bit up the top. The reason I'm using this one is because it tends to be less tacky than the others, and it means that it won't rip the papers when I pull it off as much as my Tombow Air. So that one's going to go on there once my photo is down. I'm going to pop a couple of photo mats on. So I need a 3x4 and I need a 4x4. Now, one of my 4x4s I actually did tacky on. And I'm not sure how long this has taken me. But from start to finish, I'm thinking it was less than half an hour, girls. And I have finished 2 pages. What do I do with the journaling strips? Easy. They stay in the pocket, which I'll show you in a minute. So let me just stand up and show you these 2 gorgeous pages. There is double page spread. And what I do is I grab my other 2 pocket pages. I will pop this page in here, all ready for photos to go on. I will pop this page in here, all ready for photos to go on. And I love the feel of a brand new memory protector as well. They are just so smooth and lovely. Okay, so that is actually how it would sit in the album. They are a little bit apart, being the D-ring album, which I prefer. You also notice I didn't need that much adhesive, which was great. This will then go into my album like so. But what I do is I grab my pictures just as a reference and I put this on this side of my page. That way, when I'm flipping through my album, I can see that these are the pages that are to follow, and I can just do a quick look and see if I've got photos that fit that. So there you have it, girls. In less than half an hour, I have 2 absolutely stunning pages, all decorated, ready for photos just to be dumped straight on. This, as I mentioned, is the Craft with Heart subscription program, scrapbooking. There is also a card making one, which is also an amazing program. Excuse my throat. I hope you've enjoyed watching. I can now use this as inspiration for my own pages if I have some photos and learning how to cluster. I know the principles they've used. So they've used 3 clusters on a double page spread. They've done it in a diamond form, and they've finished off with a cluster down the bottom right hand side. That's just a principle of clustering that I know in the back of my head, but I don't always follow in real life. So there you go, ladies. Thank you so much for watching and commenting live. If you're watching, as I said, on the replay, give me a thumbs up. I'd really appreciate that. Otherwise, I hope that you get around to doing some scrapbooking over the next few days, weeks and months. Capture those memories. If you're not putting photos onto pages, at least get some pages ready for the photos to go onto. For me, I am off to do some more scrapbooking. Today is going to be a day full of scrapbooking and probably cleaning up, so I don't spend 20 minutes looking for something. As always, stay safe, keep crafting, and bye for now.